Hey guys, welcome back in. Yes, I am down here now, which might be a little disorienting at first, but I figured since we have a new camera, might as well try a new camera angle. That way you guys can actually see the right side of the screen, the top right side. The only thing I'm really blocking now is the minimap, and nothing ever interesting happens in the minimap, so I figure it's gonna be fine. But if not, we'll readjust later. So taking off from where we last ended in the episode, we've left the Citadel. I finally did the thing that I promised myself I was going to do, which was go back to all the planets that we previously landed on, actually explore them, look at all the other solar systems we've been to, and make sure I'm not missing anything. I ended up finding a handful of Turian writings, the Prothean things, I'm forgetting what they were, and I don't think I found any of the Matriarch's writings, actually, and this is what I wanted to talk about. As soon as I left the Citadel on my little exploration mission, I sadly didn't get to record this, but we ended up getting a message from Admiral Kahoku. He was the one whose Marine team was killed on that first planet we visited by the Thresher Maul. He found out that a company called Cerberus is actually responsible for luring his team to that planet and getting them killed. Gave us the coordinates to go there and figure out what's going on with Cerberus. I really don't know that much about them. The only information he gave us was that they are allied with the Alliance, I believe, and they're trying to create some form of super soldier. So at some point we need to go and do that, but I figured the most important thing right now is to go to the moon like everyone's been asking me to. We would have gotten there at some point because it's an assignment, and I refuse to end this game without clearing up all the assignments. Okay, oh, I have to catch it right on the edge. Luna. Okay, we're gonna go to the moon. I think this mission had to do with a rogue AI? No, AIs are illegal. Rogue VI or something. Anyway, computer gone wrong. Let's go take it out. And then I want to go to Kepler because I want to go find Garrus's body snatching doctor. I feel like that's going to be really interesting. And then I want to go to Vermeer. Can't remember which way it's pronounced. Considering it's an VI we're dealing with, let's bring a techie character. And I'll bring Ash for the muscle. There was Earth! Oh, this looks so different from every other planet we've been on. Hey, there's us. Oh, this looks so cool. Hold up. Where do I go? Okay. And yes, thank you guys for telling me that I can place markers on the minimap to save my life. Because apparently that is something I overlooked. Also in my exploration, how come no one told me the Mako could jump? I don't know how I overlooked that, but I have been doing this way more often than what I should. It gives me no value other than it entertains me. What else was on this planet? I'm heading towards debris. I don't think that's necessarily where I need to go, but it's where I'm gonna go. Nope. I still get slightly worried every time I hit something with the Mako, even though at this point I know there is absolutely nothing to worry about because the Mako is pretty much indestructible. Because believe me, I've tried throwing it off things at this point. Alright, Alliance training ground. I'm assuming that's where we need to be. I can definitely climb this. It'll be fine. This is what the Mako was built for. Yeah, success. I love being able to see Earth. I don't know what about that makes me so happy. Oh, there goes a rocket. Okay. So turrets ahead. Missed that. Missed that too. Oh, also, based on another request and a personal need of mine, I finally funneled 2 more points that we had into Charm. So now we have all 10 skill points for Charm. Which sounds like it's absolutely necessary at this point, because who knows what's gonna happen next. And if I miss a possible dialogue option, I'm probably going to be upset with myself. So, we did that. Does that mean I'll always pick the Paragon answer? Probably not. It really depends on the situation. Because, like, I could have made that one guy, the Batarian, walk away. I had the proper charm to do that. But I felt like killing him was the right answer. So something similar will definitely happen again. Also, upgraded everyone's armor. I didn't redo everyone's mods. That's something I'm going to have to do soon enough. But yeah, did mods, did everyone's skills, or I didn't do mods. Did armor, did everyone's skills, gotta do mods. Advanced drone. Are they not aware I'm here? Nope, okay, never mind. Never mind my plan. And my sniper rifle's right back to not switching. Okay. Oh, that was hacked. My bad, Tali. That was probably you.
Think we got him, Commander.
Yeah, sorry to ruin your cool trick. I wasn't paying attention. Also trying to get more strategic about who I bring along. Like, I know I've said that before, but it was mostly due to I didn't want to miss important dialogue options with characters who would have had more background. But knowing that we were dealing with an AI, or a VI as it's called, I really wanted to bring Tali along, which ended up being a good idea. Toxic gas. Should I actually be worried about that? What's this? Okay, cool. Can I do that with all of them? No, just that one. Alright. I'll have to look at the codex and see what that was. Alright. The lights of the optical mainframes flicker and die. The first of the 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. Okay, so were those other cylinders? I guess they were other places we could go, little bunkers. Alright, so 1 down, 2 to go. Probably gonna be more of the same with just drones. At least I hope so. Then again, the floating drones are pretty difficult. Not that they're hard to destroy, but they just move around a lot. And this new rifle has amazing damage. But sadly, it's a little slow on the recoil. Like, it almost feels heavier than what I was using before. And we're back outside. I wonder if I explore more, is it possible to find the US flag somewhere in this area? That would be cool. Let's get out. Yes, I will be driving to each of these because walking takes too long. With Shepard's little brisk jog she's got going on. I I really hope that they introduce a sprint in the next games. Because don't get me wrong, we get where we need to go, but I would like to do it quicker. Open. Sweet. Oh, that's hacked. Okay, I will not destroy Tali's drones. And... Alright. A fairly simple assignment. I'm interested to know if it gets more difficult. Kinetic barrier fields powering up throughout the bunker complex. Oh my god, it has a shield now. How will I ever get past this? That was the most useless defense.
Perimeter.
And they blocked me in too. That's just rude. Any more of those data? Thanks, Ash. Really love your input there. Any more data caches that I can scan? Does not look so. Just preemptively doing that. Also, was that toxic gas that got released in the last bunker a concern? Like an actual concern? Second of the three is offline. Okay, so one more to go. Yes, I will be driving to it. Thanks, Dolly. What does blocking the exits do for this VI? Oh, almost missed this. Thank you. I'm gonna have to end up redoing every stuff again. Also sold a lot of stuff, so we have more money now. So I need to go see what we can buy with that. Gotta go see the quartermaster at some point. Also, I haven't talked to the crew in a while. That's something else that needs to be done when we get back to the Normandy. My laziness knows no bounds. Thank you. Oh, these ones are actually moving. They're not waiting on me. Oh, that was too early. All right. Maybe I misjudged the drones. They're not too bad. At least not with this new fancy Spectre rifle I've got. Those little barriers do nothing for defense, but I keep forgetting they're right in front of the door and it does get annoying. Additional security drones are powering up. I'm still going to continue what I'm doing. Okay, they're over there, so that's fine. Just neither of you destroy the barrier until I'm ready. Oh. Did not move in time for that rocket. Am I even hitting that? I don't think so. I did that time.
All targets down.
Yeah, the rate of fire on the new Spectre sniper is a little bit slow, but it's powerful enough to make up for it, so I'm not gonna complain. A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your hard suit's heads-up display interprets it into a series of zeros and ones. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI cluster flicker and die. Specialization class achieved. Your specialization class will replace your base class, and the talent ranks of your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Ooh, Commando. Commandos rely on lethal efficiency and precision strikes rather than brute force to eliminate their targets. Increases damage, immunity, marksman, assassin. Operative. Master of manipulating their environment to maximum advantage. Overload, sabotage. Let's be honest, Commando's obviously what I'm going with. I don't even use the one talent my Shepherd has, which I think is dampening. I'm pretty sure I have something else. But I don't use them. That is what the team is for. They use their abilities and I use my gun, and it all evens out. Which I haven't really had to use my own abilities that much, but it'll probably be more necessary in the later games for me to actually care about the different abilities I have. But for right now, I'm totally comfortable letting someone else on the team pull the weight there. Okay, so are we done on the moon? I'm sure we could probably find things to look at on the moon. There's probably a cache or a deposit somewhere. But I don't really think that I need to go looking for it. Yeah, for right now, let's just head back to the Normandy and go ahead and get on track for some other things that have to be done. Like talking to the crew, getting whatever dialogue they have out of the way. That way we're caught up on everything. And I need to see where the Admiral's coordinates go. Let's see. Cerberus. System in the Voyager cluster. Okay, so that's actually before Kepler, so we could just go ahead to the Voyager cluster and go ahead and take care of his request and learn more about Cerberus, because I am interested in this super soldier thing they've got going on. Alright, as always, we make the rounds. We'll start with Ash, and then make a full circle. Ash,
Commander?
you got anything new for me?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the first contact war ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
No, it's
I
not.
don't know what you're
Tell me
talking
about it.
I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Ooh, okay. Now her apprehension about aliens makes more sense, like it did before, because as someone pointed out, and I already knew, the first contact war was only 2 decades ago, which is a very short amount of time.
I see. That's
But
why
like
you
her
drive yourself so
personal
A Williams
stake
has to
in
be
it
better than
makes
the best,
sense.
if only to avoid suspicion. That's what my dad told me the night before he retired. Takes a special kind of big-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shan-Chi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of him.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
Hell no, you're good enough for the
You're
Normandy.
a valuable part of my crew, Williams. If I want an opinion from the head, I go to Alenko. When I want one from the heart, I go to you.
I also play a mean game of pool. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Okay, a couple more things about Ashley make sense now. Like anyone that grew up in the military, I could understand the apprehension to being involved with aliens, but she has a lot more of a personal stake because she does have something to prove. Like I said, I don't have a single problem with Ashley. I didn't really like her attitude at first, but she's definitely not in my top 3, but she's higher than Kaden in my favorites, which is most important. How you doing,
So you'd
Rex?
rather be a merc than help your people.
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
I mean,
So you decided to go your own way.
can't say I don't
decided
understand.
killing for credits was better than killing for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
Ooh.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
Yeah, can I ask more about his
You must
family
have
now that I
family
know
other
about
than your
Jared?
father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
You
So
know
long,
what?
Rex.
Okay, I won't press it.
Shepard.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done
Aww.
this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
Haven't I already asked all this? Yes, I think so.
I should go.
See you later.
I love Dolly so much. I don't quite remember from the 5 seconds I played years ago of the second game if Tali's in it, but if she's not, I will riot.
Commander, what can I do for you?
No, what's up,
Something
Garrus?
bothering you?
Don't worry, we'll find your
It's
doctor.
Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Sure.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I've thought about that, but I don't think it's true. I think not wanting to react is more so not wanting to tip the boat if you're not sure of something. But yeah, I mean, it's
You seem to have some
possible.
thoughts on this. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
I agree, but also we'll
It'll depend on the
see.
situation. I'm not committing to anything until I've got him in my sights.
Fair enough. Either way, I'm right behind you, Commander.
Yeah, I don't want to commit to the idea of killing Saren outright just yet. Because we originally thought Benezia was just straight up evil and doing what she did. Turns out she was brainwashed. So I'm not going to disregard the idea that Saren could also be brainwashed in some way. So yeah, not going to completely commit to the idea of just killing him as soon as we're able to get our hands on him. Kaden, you got anything going on in that little head of yours?
Anything you need, Commander?
Got anything
Just trying
new
to get a
going on?
sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. I mean, there are reports to file on the Rachni and on Annaleus.
They can wait.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically, She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Alright, Caden. Good to know a little bit more about you. I mean, Caden has a kind of interesting backstory, but there's just something about him that's just so boring. I can't even explain it. It's like, it's not even that he's boring, it's just that he's the least interesting member of this entire squad.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I like talking with you, Liara. No matter what the subject.
Then let us talk about you. Are you okay?
Ooh, do I have nightmares? Probably. I mean, I've never seen Shepard sleep.
I'm not sleeping well. The visions keep me up at night.
I wish there was something I could do to help you. You need to be at your best, Commander. The crew relies on you for leadership. It can be a heavy burden.
I've got broad shoulders.
I have no doubt about that. But can they carry the weight of an entire galaxy? If we don't stop Saren... No, never mind. I'm sorry, Commander. The last thing you need is someone constantly reminding you of how grim things are. Is there anything else you would rather talk about?
Do you have anything new going on? Not really.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, so that cleared up for the team. Considering everyone's dialogue, I figured that probably doing Pharos and then Virmire is going to lead us straight into the final act. There's probably some more stuff going on. But clearing up those two things may lead us to a point of no return at some point or another. And I would like to do a few more things before that. I'm definitely going to leave Pharos for last. I don't know why I feel the need to, but I want to do Virmire and then Pharos. But we'll see if that actually works out. So Kepler is going to be where the Solarian doctor is that Garrus is so worried about. But this is where Cerberus is apparently at. And I am very interested in what's going on with them, because from my understanding, they're backed by the Alliance, or maybe not backed by them, but definitely the Alliance is aware of their existence. Prothean data disk. And considering they're out here doing very shady stuff like trying to create super soldiers, ooh, I'm pretty sure this is where we need to go. I'm interested in knowing what stake the Alliance has in all of that. I mean, sure, if they're a human-owned company trying to build super soldiers, I guess I could understand human governments being okay with probably the terrible things they're doing to further science. But I would still like to get to the bottom of it. Who should I bring along? Caden, you barely get any screen time. On purpose, but I feel bad. And Garrus. Oh my god, does this planet actually have grass? I haven't seen that one before. Which is surprising. Because we've been to a couple planets, but none of them had grass. Okay. Anomaly. Debris, research facility. Research facility. Okay, got a couple of different options. Do I want to? No, hold up. Let's start behind us and then make our way. I keep restructuring what I want to do. Ooh, I already see a deposit I want though. Okay, we'll go to the checkpoint in a second. I don't want to leave behind this money I'm about to go get. Because unfortunately, if I go somewhere on the map, it is going to be hard for me to find these again. Okay, awesome. Don't even really know what element or substance that was, but we got paid for it. What is over there? Oh. We should just do that, because it's already on the map. Sorry, you guys can't see the mini-map. I forgot. There's already one of the research facilities are showing up on the map this way, so since it's technically closer... Okay, easy.
Securing point.
Let's see what's going on in here. This is kind of odd. Don't really like it. Caden. Am I supposed to be trying to find a way through there or just going around it? Switch out. I think it's funny when they disintegrate. Awesome. That's all it took to do that. You've eliminated the threat in this facility. Continue to one of the other nearby labs. So that's all I was supposed to do here? I don't get any other explanation?
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Commander.
Well, quite obvious, Caden. But thank you for your input. I appreciate it. Okay, so there was nothing else to do here? Alright, I guess it was that simple. I guess we'll just have to see how it comes together when these other research facilities are cleared out. Ooh, pretty. Map. Okay, I'm over here. So let's go to the actual point that I marked on the map. I can't even explain how excited I got when I found out that the Mako had boosters that could lift it up. I don't know why I never noticed that. But it made all of the semi-boring world exploration a bit more interesting. Because I did launch the Mako off several cliffs. Not always on purpose. This one is also creepily empty. I've just gotten so used to there being just junk everywhere. What in the... Those aren't husk, are they? They don't look like husk. Hey, step a little closer. Thorian Creeper. I accidentally hit Garrus on that one, but he stepped in my way, so. No sign of Kahoku among the creeper corpses. He must be at one of the other lab areas.
What genetic mutant Cerberus has been cooking up at the next base.
Yeah, I feel bad because in Kahoku's message that you guys didn't get to see, he said that Cerberus was most likely after him, but I didn't think it would be an immediate thing, like he got kidnapped immediately. Kind of feel bad if they experimented on the poor guy. He's been through a lot. Let's see, any of these decryptable or not? Sweet, I think we're good to go. So those things were Thorian creepers and not husk. But what exactly is a Thorian creeper other than a person? I don't even know how to describe it or what that was. They look zombified. But then again, that's just what husk are. But basically becoming machines. Okay, next part on the map, anomaly there, and it's right next to, I guess, the other research facility. And then there's debris that we also need to grab before exiting this planet. I see a deposit on the map up ahead, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that. Other than covering the minimap, I did notice that I'm also covering a little bit of the dialogue. So I may end up having to... Oh, it's right there. May end up having to move the box once again, just put it back where it was. And just count this as a failed experiment, but we'll see. Now take the uranium and head up over this mountain, because driving around it is for wimps. Go, 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 go. Got it. Sort of. Kind of went to the side. I'm definitely going to the side now. Ooh! Another pyramid! I love these things. Stop firing at me, I'm looking at the pyramid! Can I get them from here? I can. Okay, awesome. Now I can look at the pyramid in peace.
Heading to position.
Am I supposed to? Okay, it's on the other side of the pyramid. Yes, I'm gonna be lazy and drive the Mako around the pyramid. Or not. Is it on top of the pyramid? It is. Prothean data disk. Oh, do I have to go back to the other pyramid and get on top of it? I may need to do that. May need to head back to the other planet and climb that other pyramid. But now that I know that's a thing, I'll make sure to do it. But also, now that I think about it, the other pyramid did not have an anomaly icon at the top of it, so maybe I'm okay. Oh. You don't even have to go fast on the decryptions. And I still mess them up because I don't pay attention. Arachni. I thought I got finished with you. Just stay in there, okay? I'll deal with you last when everyone else is dead. Oh.
Won't get me next time.
No, they won't, Shepard. It'll be fine. Yes. Oh. Did not see him floating here. Come on, peek out. Nice. Where are you guys firing at? And one more besides the Arachni. Right? Yeah. It got all three of us. Shep, you want to get up?
Won't get me next time.
Taking a nap? It's been a rough day. I understand. It's just...
We owe Kahoku that much.
Thought I was done with the Arachni. Really happy I let the Queen go. But I would prefer not to have to run into any more hostile... Oh no! Admiral! You check for a pulse but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma to his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest different means of execution.
It's the end.
Aw, poor guy. But why kill him with some type of substance? Because apparently they injected him with something and then leave him in here with Arachni. What's the point of that? Unless that's how you get those creepers. I don't know what the science is behind that, but it could be something involving putting a dead corpse in with a Arachni and having something happen. Poor Admiral. I don't want to leave him there. Wish there was a way you could get his body and take it somewhere, but... I'm just gonna have the headcanon that that's what happened. Just like how I have the headcanon that that team on Novaria survived, even though someone commented and told me that the captain there on that planet actually meant for you to die. I was completely unaware of the fact that the reason that captain wanted you to go to the hot lab so bad was because he was hoping the Arachni would kill you. So you know what? I hope he died. I hope everyone died but the Elcor. I know the doctor was like an okay person and he helped me out, but also he was partaking in bioweapon making, so can't really say I'm all too sad that he died. So yes, the only person I'm hoping is okay is the Elcor. And I will continue to believe in my mind that for some reason he is the only one that made it out. And maybe the Solarian. But also the Solarian probably. You know what? I'm gonna hold them all to the same standard except for the Elcor. I hope they all perished. Because they were all in on it. And while you may be thinking, The Elcor was then on it, so why wouldn't I want the Elcor to suffer the same fate? Well, that's because Elcor are the superior creatures, and I would wish nothing bad upon them ever. Okay, I think we're good here. All right, so we didn't learn anything about Cerberus, other than they're using Rachni to make their super soldiers? Maybe, or maybe there's some other means that we haven't found out yet. But they did kidnap Kahoku and kill him, which I'm actually upset about, because he was an okay guy. Unlike that other admiral who asked to look on the ship. And I hope he's having a terrible day. He was supposed to write us up in his report, but we haven't heard back on that report, so I don't think anything's gonna come of it. Okay. So let's check out Amazon. We'll probably end up having to get to the Kepler Verge in the next episode. We'll listen to this first.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Ooh.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
Okay.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
Tali.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
All right.
We'll get on it
I'll take
immediately,
care of that.
Admiral, and we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
All right. Gotta go defuse a bomb. Is there anything out in this outer ring I should be concerned about? Does not look like it. Okay. And this is where we're landing. So yes, we'll take care of this, and then we'll go to Kepler, and probably have time to do Vermeer in the next episode as well. Okay. Let's bring Tali and Rex. I like this lineup. Ooh, pretty red planet. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh wait, okay, so that's the bomb, or the homing beacon. Anomaly, debris, okay. We'll go in order of least importance. I don't know why that's my go-to, but it makes the most sense to me. Except for the fact I don't think I can climb these massive canyons here. So we may end up actually running into one of the other points of interest first. This definitely feels like somewhere a Thresher Maw would be. I'm hoping I'm wrong, because like I said, I just don't like them. They creep me out, they look weird. They take longer than necessary even though they're easy. What's that? No, is this the beacon site? What is this? It is, okay. Go ahead and do this first since we're already here.
The signal's coming from a mine?
This smells.
I agree. The probe did not crash. Someone moved it here.
Whoever did it is in danger.
There's a nuclear weapon down there.
They probably
You
knew
can't
good and
abandon
well
it.
what they were
Just
doing.
Stay on guard.
Right.
Yeah, we'll find out why they moved it, but I'm pretty sure whoever moved it had an idea of what they were doing. If anything, it was done to lure us here. Because that seems to be a common pattern of things happening to lure people onto planets and turn them into husk. Nothing showing up on the minimap enemy-wise. Trying to check around all the corners to make sure there's nothing I could decrypt or get my hands on. Can I unlock that? No, I have to go this way. Oh, this little underground cavern reminded me. We also need to go find Helena because we did kill the last of her partners. Is this it? Why did I jump?
That was a detonator. Someone just screwed us.
Shepard, at last.
Who are
You
you?
have me at a disadvantage.
You don't remember me. No
Nope.
matter. I remember you. I never forget anyone I've fought. My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
Who
You
cares?
assume I give a damn. That's cute.
The strongest leads. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
Oh, I kind of just want to keep being rude to him, but okay.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed.
This guy really
Failed
inflates his own
because of
ego.
you. Your damnable holding action.
My crew will come for me.
Let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
We'll find a way out of here.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
Oh,
We've
no
got
one
air
panic.
and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
There's no time to get out. You have to disable the bomb before it goes off. Okay. Let's just manually do it. Is it moving slower on purpose? Game's like, please don't mess this up. Yes, I have the Omni Gel to do this. And I probably should actually use all the Omni Gel I've collected at some point or another. But I prefer to be useful and do it myself. Is that it? No, there's this. Thankfully, the clock stops when I go to do this. Otherwise, the bomb would have gone off by now. Disabled the bomb. Did he send people down here to try to kill me, or did he just assume the bomb would do it? take that. Anything else around these corners? Oh, it just talked to Rex. I thought it was something that I could pick up, but apparently not. Also, if it is this easy to just leave this little mining area, this guy's not a great mastermind. Oh wow, he really is just stupid. Yeah, I would think if you're going to trap someone somewhere, you would make sure there's not a double exit. Oh yeah. So we are right there. Where's the car? Mercenary camp. Mako. Oh, they stole the Mako. How dare they? It's my ride. Where are you? Ah. Oh, hey, I'm not the only one who's a sniper.
Catching you up.
Please stay dead. Okay, I'm going to assume that worked. You never know with Krogans, especially not from this distance. Halo went through a lot of trouble to draw you here. A pity it ended like this for him at least. Now that you're above ground, your suit radio has reestablished connection to the Normandy. Time to get the hell out of here. And now I have to do my least favorite thing, which is walking at this brisk pace to get back to the vehicle. So is he here waiting for us? Because obviously I didn't come down here. So I couldn't see exactly what I was shooting at. Are you him? If so, you're really bad at your job. That guy spent so much time inflating his own ego. I'm a criminal mastermind. I'm the one who planned the blitz. Yeah, good job, dude. Okay. We have an anomaly and debris here. And probably a couple other things that we could get our hands on. But as far as the deposits go, I think I'm just gonna make more of a conscious habit to go back and grab things off. Ooh, I ran over it. Sorry, dead Solarian. At least I think you're a Solarian. Oh. Let's redo that. I'm going to make more of a conscious effort to actually go back and turning in insignia and explore the planets we've already been to and collect anything that could have been missed off camera. Because from what happened last time, it's literally just me doing this right here for about 40 minutes until I find all the debris that I think is on a planet. Or until I find enough to satisfy me, which is normally like 2 caches. Sweet, okay. We are done on this pretty red planet. Yeah, that guy wasn't all too bright. He really did like himself though. So you know what? If we can take anything away from this, it's important to love yourself. Even if you constantly fail at your goals, which he did. All right. What did I need to do? Oh. Brain dead for a second. Need to check out these other planets really quick. Survey them. Rare element surveyed. Okay. And then we'll head out to Kepler. Because I don't know, just the way, Turian Insignia, just the way Garrus told his story about the body snatching doctor, his time at CSEC. I don't know, it was like a true crime podcast, and I'm just so interested to actually go and find this guy. Ooh. Double check this place really quick. Nothing here. I can land here. Let me check something because I thought I saw something. No. Okay, I thought something popped up on the map right in between these two planets, but I guess not. Let's land here and see what's going on. And then we'll survey the last 2 or 3 planets that were in that system. Alright, Rex and Caden. I already see a deposit on the map up ahead. Underground facility, anomaly, debris. So I will go grab what I see on the map really quick, and then we will choose a place to make our point of interest and head to. Just got to climb this wall. Oh, okay. That's a steep fall. Let's just throw ourselves off of it. It'll be fine. I love the Mako's durability. Do not get me wrong, but there's just something about throwing yourself off a cliff in the Mako that is so anticlimactic. Like, I almost wish I could cause damage. That way I would have an actual reason to be concerned every time I do something dumb. Like this. I should be concerned that I am driving sideways on a mountain. But I am not. Because I know the Mako will be fine. If anything, it's just annoying the way it bounces and then turns you around. I am concerned with that underground facility is because I haven't been keeping a good eye on the journal or memorizing which planets have which missions, so I don't know if there was a situation where, or if this is a situation where I should have brought someone particular, because I have no idea what that underground facility is supposed to be. But I know it's not Garrus's thing, because that's in Kepler, so I don't know what else this could be. And I think Helena's coordinates lead somewhere we've already been. Or at least a system we've already been to. Is it down there? It is. Okay, I see it now. ID tag. Is this just the Solarian model standing up? Just they laid it down? Sir, okay. Get well soon. And on the mini-map straight ahead, I can see what I believe is the facility and enemies. Is there anything down there I can... No, because it would show up in the map, I guess, if it was something important. Oh, these are Cerberus's people. Hi. Oh, wait. Someone survived. Are you dead now? Okay. Caden, move. Also, your helmet looks weird. Ooh. I would like that. Check around corners. Anything that I may want. No. Oh. Off to the side here, or not. Yeah, I don't think that's how you avoid getting shot in the head. All right, fairly simple. I would love more information on Cerberus. Because right now I just have baseline knowledge on them. And there's an exclamation point that way. So I would like to go this way. Ooh, so many things to undo. Alright, let's try that again. I could just use Omni Gel to be completely honest. You know what? Yep, alright. So much simpler. Saves so much time. And to make up for it, I'll just do this one manually. Alright, I think that's it for this room. And now we can actually head towards this exclamation point through here and see what this point of interest is. Ooh, I would like that. Terminal. Press a few buttons, the alarm chimes, the optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can into your hard suit's internal computer. Its memory wiped, the computer shuts down, the files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got some time to crack them. Alright, let's give it to Tally. I trust that she can do it. And maybe the files that we have will actually explain what is going on with Cerberus. Because like I said, baseline knowledge, they're trying to create super soldiers. So obviously, biological weapons. But there's apparently a lot of underhanded things that are going on from my understanding. Like the fact that they are tied to the Alliance in some way, so the Alliance is either benefiting from the research that Cerberus is doing, or they plan to, which is why they turn a blind eye to it. But that's just my assumption of what's going on. And then there was one other point of interest on this world. Oh. I think I finally broke it. Or at least the game broke it. Either way. Is it just gonna keep doing it? It is. Awesome. Okay. Is it just... It's a little messed up. Yeah. It's a little messed up. It's not my fault, though. Okay. We're at the underground facility. Let's hit up... Oh! Okay, that was not something that was supposed to be attached to the Mako. Awesome. That was just something it accidentally dropped itself on. Aw, now the Mako's fixed. Now I'm kind of sad. I wanted to see if I could drive all the way to the next destination with it messed up. Oh. And it's always fine, and it's so anticlimactic when the Mako falls. That did not work out in my favor. Okay, and it should be right there. taken all of that, and we should be good for this planet. Yes. Alright, we are good to head back to the Normandy, double check the last 2 planets in the system, along with just looking around that asteroid belt, making sure there's nothing that could possibly be hidden there. And we should be
Transmission coming in,
good.
Commander.
Oh, more
I think
stuff
you're
to
gonna want
do.
to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Okay, who are
Who
you?
are you? And who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Well, I didn't make that promise.
Did you have
He's
anything
dead.
to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Yeah, what's in it for me? I have no problem helping out the Shadow Broker if there's the possibility that they or it will help us out in the
Your
future.
deal died with Kahoku. Why should I help you?
The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive, but no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
I should be concerned that the top 2 options are no, but I have no personal
transmit the
quarrels with
files.
this.
I knew you were a reasonable woman, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Yeah, see, that was my logic there, because the Shadow Broker is easily one of the most powerful entities in what I know of this universe. So why not turn this into a I helped you out, so you best remember it later situation. Anything in this asteroid belt that I want? No. Alright, got a medallion. Okay, so I believe we have completely discovered the Voyager cluster. So in the next episode, I do want to immediately head to Kepler and do a handful of things there, and then probably hit up Vermeer because I do want to do at least one main story thing, and then probably hit up what's left of these clusters before going to Pharos. I don't know why, but I kind of want to leave Pharos for last. So yeah, we got a little bit done this episode. Now the Shadow Broker owes us a favor, which I personally think is going to benefit us in the long run. Maybe we'll even learn some more stuff about Cerberus along the way, because there's still a lot about them that's unknown that I would like to have a bit more clarity on. But until then, oh, my Renegade went up. Hold up. Hello. Oh, not by much, whatever. Yeah, I'm totally fine with it going up by 9 points if the Shadow Broker owes us a favor. That's no skin off my back at all. Okay, so we're gonna end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will join me again when we go to the Kepler Verge, find ourselves the Body Snatcher, and then we will go and see what's going on in Vermeer. We'll learn how to pronounce it when we get there. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I hope you join me again.